Hey, what's up, YouTube land? It's your boy, Eddie Hill, the White Oak, Pennsylvanian toy collector, and today we'll be reviewing the Transformers Combiner Wars KO Alpha Bravo. And yes, he is Alpha Bravo, who turns into a cool looking helicopter. Before we get on to the video itself, let's talk about Alpha Bravo. Besides, he never had any appearance in the G1. He had a few stop motion appearances, like in this one Transformers series. I forget what its name is, but he was portrayed as a medic. But other than that, no other appearances, except for in the United Warriors Combiner Wars trilogy, where he became part of Superion after Slingshot died, which was crazy. But yeah, that's all I know about him. But now it's been a minute. Let's look at Alpha Bravo in his vehicle mode. He's got a nice looking helicopter mode. His blades move pretty well. This doesn't move because it's one piece. This moves because it's the helicopter main blades. Got little missile shooters on his arms, so you can go with the missiles. But now for some comparisons with some other Combiner Wars figures. I don't own any deluxes, but I do own a lot of the Legacy, the Combiner Wars Scout class figures. Here we got Windcharger, my very first Windcharger, with Groove, of course, with Retka, the Junkion, with Hot Rod, and we got Warpath. And, of course, Decepticon Blackjack, another Combiner Wars Combiner component. And last but not least, Shockwave, who turns into the gun. But now we're done with those comparisons. Let's transform the mighty Alpha Bravo. First, you're going to disconnect the arms from the pegs. This section, you just pop loose like so. And this section, you just accordion it until it lays flat on his back. What I like to do is do this and put the blades in like this so it looks like part of his vehicle mode, part of his robot mode. Next, we work on the feet. We're going to flip these sections forward. That'll make it easier to free this section up. There's a tab right there, and you just slide it up and tab it into place. I'm going to split this to fold the legs out, like so. Once you get a grip on it, come on, there we go. So far, so good with this straightforward transformation, if I do say so myself. Second verse, just like the first. Click that into place in the back to secure the legs. Tab this panel in. But mine are really gotten loose over the years, so yeah, he's quite loose for a KO. So yeah, he's gotten loose in some places. Rotate the legs around like so. And split his legs. And there you got Alpha Bravo in his robot mode. And pardon my mom's yelling. She's yelling at the dog upstairs. So pardon that in the video. But yeah, Alpha Bravo is a nice looking helicopter robot figure. And he's awesome. It's a shame he never got any G1 appearances, but he's still pretty cool for a helicopter bot. If I had some Repo labels, he'd be getting Autobot insignias to be proper, but it's a KO. What do you expect? But now let's get down to comparisons. We're going to transform Windcharger to compare next to Alpha Bravo. Rotate his legs like so. Rotate his arms downwards. Flip out his hands. And straighten out Windcharger's legs, and he's got high heel feet. So it's not my favorite Windcharger. He's got high heels. A little bit of a joke in my career. Next with Rodimus Prime, or Hot Rod if you want to be particular, which I just call him Hot Rod. Where you fold down his legs, switch his arms down, like so on the hinges. Fold his head down like so. Split his legs and give him his weird looking axe weapon, which is still part of his vehicle mode, which is kind of crazy, but still cool. Next, we got, compare him next to my Combiner Wars Warpath. I got the Kingdoms Warpath, which is why I don't show this guy off so much. I like the Kingdoms Warpath the best compared to this one. There is the Universe Classics Warpath, but I don't have it. If I ever find that Warpath, I'll definitely get him into a Warpath comparison. But I do have the G1 Warpath, but not any other Warpaths. Besides for Legends, I don't have him either. But here we got little Legends Combiner Wars Warpath next to good old Alpha Bravo. Now to compare him with Groob, just see these sections fold out like so, loosen up his body. So far he's nearly transformed. Fold this section down and fold these in to form his epic little robot mode. And here he is next to Alpha Bravo, and Alpha Bravo is taller than most Legends bots I own. Yeah, because he's a tall boy. I'll tell you that much. Now for Wreck-Gar next to Alpha Bravo. And the reason I got Wreck-Gar was because I didn't have Wreck-Gar for my Junkions for my 86 shelf, and I got this guy for only $10. Can't beat that good of a deal on eBay. And you can use this as a gun if you want. Go pew pew, bang bang, or you can have it wielded as a piece of scrap melee axe, which is how I display him like this. It just looks cooler. Why not? Next, we got the Decepticons to compare him with. And then we're just about done with this epic video. So yeah, Shockwave, you just disconnect these arms, accordion them like so. Fold this down to reveal the head. Fold this trigger section down for his backpack. Fold his legs down like so. Flip out his feet. Second verse, just like the first. Make sure the legs are into place. Fold this down. Rotate his arms down at the sockets. And there you got little Shockwave with none other than Alpha Bravo. And they look good together, if I do say so myself. But now for the last comparison of this video. Blackjack. And he is part of Menasor, but I just don't like him on my Menasor so much. He does make a good chess piece, but it keeps popping loose all the time, which is my nitpick about good old Blackjack here. But he's not a bad-looking car mode, given he's a repaint of Hot Rod. But here he is next to Alpha Bravo. Is a Combiner Wars KO Alpha Bravo worth getting? If you got this guy with the KO Combiner Wars Superion, he's worth the money. But if you get that Superion, get another Silver Bolt for a torso, because that one was super tight and I was afraid I was going to break it. But this guy is worth the money. I highly recommend this guy. He turns into a helicopter. I love helicopter robots like Blades and Vortex. So this guy is on my recommendations. So if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please make sure to like, please make sure to comment, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. And this is Eddie Hill, moving on and rock out YouTube land.